on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Watford out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. And it's James in at the small forward position. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And that one's good, Maxey.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets coach the results he's looking for. Back over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Here's Maxey. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Pass to Edgecombe. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Now here's Maxey. Free throw line jump shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Maxey's got his second basket of the night. Reeves outside. At the elbow, it's James. And they double up James. Doncic against Maxey. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Unselfish play by LeBron right there. He really values keeping others involved.
The 76ers trail by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Maxey, following the basket by LeBron James. Back to Maxey. Shot from the top of the key. Again, Philadelphia.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary
And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And checking out the Lakers, they've got the best record in the conference. No surprise they're making a big push in the power rankings. They're looking very much like a title contender.
Now, here's Doncic. 25 points last game.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
Maxey, Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly
finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pass to Watford. Back to Maxey. For three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Vanderbilt the pass to Ayton. Here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another miss by Maxey. Smart passes to James. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes comes in for Ayton. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here. Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication. Oh, man. George doing a nice job driving with physicality. They're seeking out that contact.
Outside, Smart. Pass to LaRavia. Doncic looking it over. And stolen by Drummond. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I tried hard to foresee and envision this." Back over to you, Kevin.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Maxey Cleveland checked in for the Lakers. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. The Lakers, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
.131 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to McCain. That three off the mark. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Oubre with the steal. Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Doncic passes to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hayes has got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Oubre. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From outside the arc, McCain's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. To the middle, and Hayes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The 76ers trail by 3. They've got Jackson Hayes. Marcus Smart is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Koloko in at the 5 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Pass to Hayes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. Gets the front of the rim and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's Smart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Grimes finds McCain. Here's Embiid. Back to McCain. Shoots the 3. Reeves with the rebound. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Latrey. And again, the Lakers, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Embiid.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That free throw, no good. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Embiid, no good.
And sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Sometimes it seems like Reeves can just pull a shot out of thin air. He manufactures his opportunities extremely well.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Reeves outside. Over Grimes. Reeves can't hit. The 76ers trail. Grimes with it. Out guarded by Smart. Back to Embiid. And it falls over the rim and in. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Benson with it. Still yet to score. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Reeves. Knocks down the three ball. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
It's all over there. Time here on your Lakers High Squad. Let me hear you right now. Please welcome to the ball, the Lakers High Squad. Let me hear you.
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Then for the 76ers, Trendon Watford's checked in for Kelly Oubre. George comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets. Maxey passes to Embiid. Fades and shoots. And the shot goes in. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Pass to LaRavia. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
Exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Bounce pass Maxey. Bryant. The three-pointer no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Lets the three fly. Watford, that's good. Watford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hayes the pass to LaRavia. Back to Hayes. Embiid with the steal. Grimes with it. Defended by Reeves. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 77, DJ Edgecombe.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Lock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here we can check out the story for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's Doncic. Whoa, strong finish by Doncic.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And here's Maxey outside. They get the rebound. Lakers leading by 4. Reeves left side. And it's LaRavia missing. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Big fruit substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. LeBron, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Kelly Oubre checked in for Philadelphia. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
Oh, what a dunk! LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Drummond. And here's Oubre. To the wing on the left. The 3. Edgecombe, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings. Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Vanderbilt. And again, no good by the Lakers. The 76ers shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. George sets a screen for Maxey. There's the 3. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
The 3 from LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got 16.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Drummond with a screen on Doncic. Maxey passes to George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LeBron with Maxey covering. Yep, that one goes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Takes a 3, and there's Edgecombe on the assist by Maxey. And it's 6 points here for B.J. Edgecombe.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Doncic.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Both free throws good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Boom, he chips it straight down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now I could say this, they're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column, check that out. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
Yeah, I've been impressed with all those guys so far, but I want to see who holds up down the stretch.
Yeah, the length of an NBA season tends to take its toll on rookies, especially as opponents adjust to them. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 2. Okay, time for an injury report.
I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Here's James. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
And that one's good, Maxey.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Out to Doncic. George against James. Over George. James misses. Philadelphia leading by 4. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Embiid from outside. The 76ers another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Watford.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Maxey against Doncic. Right side Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Edgecombe. For the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
James gets the bucket.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And a moment to see numbers for James. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside, George. Embiid with the screen on James. Buries it from three-point range. George has got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Lakers. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And when I look at the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about DJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Fires the 3. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Doncic.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Embiid with the screen on Vanderbilt. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. On the wing, 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up points.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles. The 76ers leading by 5. Outside, George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Embiid with the steal. George up top. James covering. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And the Lakers for some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. And Smart subbed in for LeBron. Lakers trail by 6. LaRavia passes to Reeves. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
22. Denied. Boom.
Up top, Reeves. He's guarded by Grimes. Los Angeles with another miss. The 76ers leading by 6. Down low, picked off in midair. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And finished off by Oubre.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Pass to LaRavia. Reeves trying to free himself up. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Luka Doncic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Reeves outside. Now Hayes, covered by Oubre. Here's LaRavia, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. They get it back. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's the way to do it. Oubre using his length inside to his advantage.
From the high post. Doncic, no good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. 76ers lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Gabe Vincent is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then there's Hayes. And it's Smart in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
4-3, Oubre. No good. That's the first shot for the 4 he's missed. 5 for 6. Here's Reeves. Here's LaRavia. Nailed from three-point land. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
In the corner, Smart with it. Lets it go with the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's McCain. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. McCain. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And McCain drops them both.
just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Reeves. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nice effort by Reeves that time. This wasn't going to be denied despite getting fouled.
Maxey's checked in for Gordon.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
Free throw good, Reeves. 76ers trailing. Outside, Maxey. Here's Grimes. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Pass to Smart. Now Reeves. Fires from 18. It goes straight through with the slip. And the Lakers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And Grimes has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Reeves finds LaRavia. Reeves outside. Pass to Smart. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just plain aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Maxey on the wing. Launches it. That shot misses.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Back to Vincent. Pass to Smart. To the right side. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Back to Embiid. Goes up on the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Back to Reeves. Outside, Smart. Over Grimes. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Here's LaRavia. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. James checked in for Smart. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Philadelphia also making some changes. Trendon Watford's checked in for Oubre. George comes in for Quentin Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. LeBron James on the wing, defended by George, and that one falls.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Outside George.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
Team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Paul George.
And he's good on the first of three. And he's good on the second.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First free throw is good.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Takes it inside. Releases. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Here's Reed. Now Kane. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic fires. The three ball from Doncic.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Here's Watford. Vanderbilt defending. Now Edgecombe. Embiid too tough inside.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
James outside. Doncic. It's good.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
George.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
It's James. Now Ayton. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Max.
Austin Reeves showing no fear down the stretch.
6-point game.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
3. Good.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's James, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Get that team.
Maxey, he puts in the J.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
And that one misses. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Ayton against George. Down he goes for three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
George, jumper is off. Jacks up a three. It's in. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Well, Luka, many feel that this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep this rhythm going?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves, play as a team. And that's our key.
You got it. Thanks.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.